your house and like that lettuce.
Today is August 21st, 2017, and we are awaiting the total solar eclipse. We are in Ririe, Idaho, specifically the Juniper campground outside of Ririe, Idaho. And so we have our brand new puppy. Well, we've had her for a couple weeks. Molly May. She is incredible, but a bundle of energy. And so right now we've got the camp set up. This spot is kind of magical in the sense that it's not overrun like a lot of places throughout the rest of the country. As you can see, I got my Geek on with the solar panel charging the Yeti 400, and we actually have some monkey bread cooking, and of course beautiful vista of
when we were living on the mountain, we had that second
windmills, wind turbines.
The apartment fridge that we put in here.
We have availed ourselves of the sun oven, and Debbie's stressing a little bit because she wants her breakfast to turn out perfect, and it's morning time, so fortunately we have perfect weather, and we're just over 250 degrees, and I just put this in like just before I turned on the camcorder. So as you can see, the camp host had 60 calls yesterday for space available, and they didn't. And there we have some interloper. He looks kind of shady to me. I don't know. Might be one of those ISIS guys or communist sympathizers. Who knows? Oh, they've got a radio. Yeah, obviously they're in communication with somebody.
We're going to do the solar eclipse today. You want to come on over?
And who do we have?
Good morning there, buddy.
Life is good.
Yeah.
Here's Todd.
This is me.
Yes. No curtsy? Dang it. There you go. There you go. Thank you so much.
Who's awake?
Everybody. Maker.
Oh, nice. That's the best. That's a good morning.
Yeah, it is actually. Molly May is over there. We got the bird. And life is good, man. Life is good. So, to be continued.
Jesse's never coming back. Things are not a good morning over at my place.
Uh-oh. Who do we have here? Another part of the Touchard gang. You don't want to mess with the Touchard gang. They'll tear you up. Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, Ralph.
Yeah.
So here I have a bona fide astronomy instructor. Granted, he's retired, but he still has his skills. This is the event of a lifetime for him. How many trips have you taken unsuccessfully to witness an eclipse?
Well, I've been to 4, but only 2 that were going to be total where I was. Both of them got either clouded out or rained out.
And so I don't think we're going to have that problem this time.
No, absolutely not.
We got about 10 minutes till the start of the show.
Right?
And you were kind enough to show me the sunspots, which are absolutely fascinating.
Yeah.
And so we're glad to have you here. Anything besides what we've already heard about the hype that maybe you'd share that is not necessarily with the...
Well, they tell me that there are a couple of things that happen. First of all, as it starts to get dark, that the birds will go and roost, and that there'll be a wind that will come in as a result of the cold air, that the temperature will drop like 20 degrees almost instantaneously, and that people will be awestruck, they say.
Yes.
And the trick is not to try and look through a telescope or to photograph during totality, is just look up and enjoy.
Yes.
So that's my plan.
So I have heard there's a guy on YouTube smarter every day, that he was discussing shadow snakes. In previous total eclipses, it looks like snakes crawling on the ground, but it's an optical illusion. Do you know anything about that?
Never heard of it before.
Okay, I hadn't either, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a GoPro on that white table, and we'll see if we can see some shadow snakes.
Well, one of the things that you can do, and well, the trees will do it, is that any little spot like this, you'll actually see an image of the sun, and you'll see the moon moving across it.
Oh, wow!
And you can do the same thing with your hands, like so.
Yes.
And you'll make little...
Kind of like the pinhole thing.
Yeah, it's essentially a pinhole camera, but
awesome.
Trees do it naturally.
That is way cool.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome.
Okay, we have a number of things going on here. Tom is getting his geek on with his radio, and he has kindly consented to allow me to try to power it with solar generation. At the moment, I had a net loss of like 14 watts because the output was like 58 watts and the input with the solar panel is 41 watts. It's a 90 watt panel, but there again, depending on everything going on. Now we're going to probably end up going to straight AC power because he says we got a lot of interference, and as you can see, so we got a net loss of what, 18 watts?
Jesse, you took my chair. You took my chair.
Uh-oh. All right. So if you think it's the power problem, then we'll swap back to AC, regular AC.
I don't know. See if I can pick someone else up.
Oh, I take that lie back. I have a net input, not a net output. I'm sorry. I was wrong. I have a net input gain of... Oh, that's crystal clear. Holy cow.
Hey, got them
Is it
cleaned off
exciting?
a little bit.
Wasn't very
Awesome.
Isn't it good?
Yeah, that's amazing.
Okay, well.
Well then, Lily, it would probably cover the money. I don't think that.
Oh,
What's the verdict?
it's pretty cool.
Awesome.
Hey, do you want to check this out?
I certainly do, sir, if you don't mind.
Not at all.
I'll trade you.
Moon is about to eat up those 3 sunspots.
There you go.
Okay, let me get out of here without jostling.
It's running. It's running right now, so.
Okay.
Oh my.
So we got
I am stoked! Stoked!
Did you get some
Oh,
glasses?
sorry.
Turn your hat around backwards
Daughter.
and take your
brilliant.
glasses off.
We
There you
make
go.
croquis for our glasses.
Oh, there it is. By golly, it's coming in from the top right.
Do you see the sunspots?
I do not, but then again,
There's 3 of them in a row.
I saw them before when you showed them to me.
Okay.
Oh, now I do. I focused a little bit. Did they migrate?
No.
Okay.
Well, they may not since.
Not since I saw it?
The
Okay.
sun rotates about once a month.
Okay.
So the amount in an hour and a half would not be.
So the sun rotates once a month, and the sunspots would not rotate much in an hour and a half.
Right.
Thank you so much. Man, Ralph, this is awesome.
All right. I'll pass the instrument back to you.
Yeah, thank you. What do you think, Lily?
Cool.
Awesome.
Okay, what do you guys see? And I am.
Yeah, and then the
Gotta
top
hold
of
my
the
hand
sun.
because it's a zombie apocalypse. This might be the last time we see each other before you eat my brain.
Top of the sun's kind of got a piece taken off it. This block.
That is
Do
amazing.
you know what the top is? That's the moon coming over.
And we're still getting, good idea.
That's pretty cool.
Okay, so right now we're losing some efficiency because, of course, the moon is eclipsing the sun. So we had about 60 almost 60 watts input. Now we've only got 52, 53. And but it's still working. More to follow.
I'm not going to be mind controlled.
Todd has got his protection. He's ready. This is Ralph. What do you do? You don't have your foil hat either. Don't you realize the mind control that the aliens will possess you during the eclipse? There you go.
Okay, it's happened twice now.
Yeah, but sun-baked monkey bread is
There you go.
prevention against alien invasion of your brain.
That's right. That's right.
Solar cooking, baby.
Yeah. We're gonna get this VA hospital.
All right.
He's coming in at 5'9" now, so I think band conditions are changing just a little bit.
Was the straight AC better off? Did you notice the difference?
Yeah, it doesn't cut out. So when we're running this, anything over 40 watts would cut out my power source.
Okay, good to know.
Yeah, that's good.
Well, see, that was.
40 watts is good.
Thank you so much, because that's one thing for emergency or whatever. It's good to know.
That's good to know. But 5 watts can get you around the world. So.
Yes, exactly. Okay, here's an interesting fact, and that is I was just talking with Ralph over there, and Ralph reminded me about the sunspot activity. In addition to the fact that the sunspots actually help, radio transmissions, but of course they will be. The moon was going to cover the sunspots, so there might be some interference. On an absolutely unrelated note, Tom is trying to contact the VA hospital in Loma Linda, and the operator told him to stand by, and so he's made initial contact. He just needs to be called back. There's Tom's buddy pole.
I wanted a sunshine or the moon or both, but she didn't have any stamps to do those.
The lunar winds are picking up, right, Ralph?
Absolutely. They're turning those wind turbines over there fast enough.
From what I understand, they turn at a constant rate, and I don't know how they do it. There's some gearing.
What's the angle?
Yeah, the angle of the blades to maintain a constant rate.
Because it's glowing. Why is it not glowing now? Is it the sun reflecting off the moon?
So what's going on?
The bands have gone quiet.
Why? You can't reach anybody?
No, and you say it's the sunspots. I wasn't even talking to any sunspots, so I have no idea.
They were trying to, maybe they took offense because you were not responding to their request for communication.
I was using some pretty vulgar language.
Yeah, but you did get on the VA net in Loma Linda.
I did, yeah.
Talk to George. Pretty awesome.
I was listening to some guy from Georgia not 5 minutes ago.
I heard, and he was clear as a bell, like he was next door.
Yeah, so not 5 minutes ago. So.
Holy cow.
Now we're plus 50% cover on the sun. It's starting to get a little hazy out.
Yeah.
So it might have something to do with it.
And then we're going to look through the trees. I'm going to turn on my GoPro because I got it set up there to see if we can catch some shadow bands.
I got some Colorado station.
But I'm waiting so that, my GoPro's kind of old and I don't know if the battery's going to hold up. So
We should have had a thermometer.
I'm excited.
How are you protecting the lens from melting your camera?
The GoPro's going to be shining on the table, reflecting off the table to see if we can catch the shadow bands that happen at or near totality.
That's pretty cool.
It's cool. It's noticeably cooler here. At least 5 degrees cooler.
Look at this. Go look at his hand.
Right now? They're talking to you right now.
Oh.
What's going on? I hear
Is that a
That's an image of the sun.
I can hear voices.
that's partially covered.
Right, yep. Pinhole camera. Put a little pinhole in one paper plate and project it on the other paper plate.
That's where we're at, folks. Is that not amazing or what? And right now I've got to reduce my neutral density filter.
Right.
That is way cool.
Oh yeah, it would be really cool to suddenly no waves.
Yeah.
But yeah, people like me who the Earth pole, the moon, the sun, the tide, they really messes with my whole body rhythm.
People are starting to get a little chilly.
Look at how cool it is.
Little chilly maybe.
So close.
I know. I wish we'd
I
had.
can't even see
We
it.
should, I wish we had brought out the thermometer.
Thermometer, yep. Yeah.
Debbie, take it.
Well, you know what? The sun oven will reflect the temperature difference. All right, we're less than 10 minutes to totality, and it is obvious. You see the wind blowing in the distance with the flag. The wind is kicking up.
The dog peed. Eat it off the grass. I won't.
How come we can't see it do this?
I know, right? That's what I said.
This is what it's all about, folks. And it's not just the eclipse, but the sharing thereof.
Oh my gosh, look at that.
I mean, Ralph has been waiting his whole life for this minute, and he's beside himself, as am I.
Put on your glasses, though.
Oh, there it goes.
Don't look, Molly. Don't look.
All right, I'm gonna do the neutral density filter. This is, I've taken off my filter, built-in filter, and I would say we're at 90% at least. What do you think? About 90% right now?
Yeah, I would say, but look at the intensity of the shadows still.
What's that?
I say, look at how intense the shadow is. I mean, there's still a lot of light around.
Yeah, there is still a lot of light
It
around.
still looks like a circle in the camera. It's crazy.
Yeah, it does. I tried with my phone as well. Yeah, we're over 90%, and I can't shine it at the sun yet. So hopefully between the two.
Okay.
Oh, you got your ankle.
Oh yeah,
So
I'm protected
there you go.
with my caps. Lily gave them to me.
Awesome. Thank you, Lily, for thinking of your mom.
No, it's like, oh man, it's really messing with my eyes.
What is?
The darkness.
Looking at that and then looking at the dark.
With how dark it is outside.
It's weird.
It's not like a natural twilight or a natural dawn or dusk, whatever. It's
Weird.
it's like a gray darkness.
Yes.
My eyes are.
But it's light.
You could see why it would freak people out.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Seriously.
You know something we may be able to see? So we might be able to see the shadow actually come whipping across over the hills over there.
You know what? That's
Oh,
a good
yeah.
point. That's a good
realize
point. I'm going to get my other camera ready.
Well, we are.
Trailer, grab my antenna.
Okay. All right, we're going to see, like Ralph had an awesome idea, and that is to see if we can capture the shadow whipping across the plane. And we are at 95% totality.
In the shade. Because I didn't want to risk her little eyeballs.
We're at 95% totality, folks.
Yeah, we just have a sliver moon.
Silver sun.
No.
My neutral density filter says it wants me at 1.
Yeah, it's cold.
Wow, the difference in my settings on my camera. Phenomenal.
It's cold.
It's cold.
I'm starting to realize how important the sun is.
And this makes my heart sing, because to see Ralph's dream fulfilled,
And now
pretty awesome.
I'm realizing how
our dreams fulfilled.
important the sun is. Yeah.
Jesse with his blanket.
Oh, look at that. You can almost see the solar flares on the outside.
Oh, there's a bird. We hadn't seen any birds here
We
lately.
hadn't, no, but the songbirds and stuff got really quiet.
Yes.
That's the thing, is if you listen, there's a quietness that isn't usually there.
Yeah. I'm grabbing my...
Wow, is it dark.
Yeah. It's really dark, folks, and
I can't see it.
we're at 95% darkness. It is now 11:28.
I know, but that's the contradiction, is the ambient light and then your shadow. It's a total contradiction, and yeah, the temperature has dropped.
Significantly.
What's the sun oven sitting at?
150.
150.
So it's dropped 25 degrees.
It's gone in half. It was at 300.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
It was at 300 when I took the monkey bread out.
Jesse, go look at that.
I'll go look.
Still too bright to look at directly. I just flicked my eyes really quick.
No, it won't.
I probably will edit that out. But my golly, babies. This is amazing.
Whoa.
What are you doing in my chair?
Still in there?
Still there. Just a little sliver.
Go down.
Wow.
Still too bright to look at with the naked eye or to aim a camera at. The wind turbines are still going. The wind is still picking
Oh
up.
my gosh. Uh-oh.
Oh, it's freezing.
It's getting dark up there.
Yes, it is. It's getting dark down here too.
Oh, you can
Don't
see
do that.
it.
We're still hoping to capture the
Start with your goggles.
shadow of the sun racing across.
How come it's so dark up there now?
Because
About 97%, I'm guessing.
Get a jacket. Holy smokers.
I'm using a blanket.
It is getting cold.
I got a blanket.
Oh, it's so little.
What did you do?
It's just a little teeny tiny strip.
It is.
Yep, but still not safe to look out with the naked eye.
It's creeping me out for some reason.
What are you talking about?
I can't touch my
Oh,
wife.
I can tell now. Part of it's gone.
Whatever.
Oh my God!
Are you getting a good photo?
I brought you
But
a
it's
chair.
creeping me.
It looks like when the eclipse first started.
It looks what?
It looks like when the eclipse.
Wow, this is way cool.
Only flip.
Oh my, guys.
Because when the eclipse first started.
Oh, this is.
Oh, you mean with your phone?
Yeah, like you can just see like a part of it is gone.
We'll have 2 minutes of totality, and then it will be over.
Molly's
And right
whining.
now, Molly is still, she's excited. There you are, Molly. Don't worry. And it still looks kind of bright, but I don't have the neutral density filter telling me to turn it to 1 right now. So, yeah. Amazing. And we still have a sliver.
This is like it's artificial light
Yeah.
in a light room.
Yep.
Yes, that's what it is. It's like it's like fluorescent lighting.
Uh-huh. I feel like we damaged our
And that's the kind of, as much as you can see, it's like you're in bad
I feel like we damaged our
fluorescent
eyes
lighting.
looking at the sun.
And with all that
Yep.
shadow and stuff too, that's really weird.
It is.
So Ralph, do you still think we'll see the shadow racing over?
You know, we might even see it coming through the atmosphere. I was standing over here before, and we might actually see it come through.
Right. And if you guys notice, look at the ground and look for the shadow bands that are supposedly about to start, and they're called shadow snakes, whatever.
I'm not scared. My heart's just beating.
Here we go, guys.
Oh, look, the lights turned on the windmill.
The light turned on the windmills?
Oh, lights turned on the windmill.
I don't see them.
Yep, they sure as heck did.
Oh my God.
It won't focus. It focuses for a second.
Yeah. All right. I gotta stay close to my camcorder though.
Do you have that tape, the lights?
Yeah.
Well, tape over there, babe.
Okay.
I can't see.
All right, I gotta see you.
This is so freaky.
Look at that.
I can't see very well.
Oh, it is? Yeah, people are giggling.
Oh my gosh.
Here we go, guys. We are almost there. We're almost there.
Okay, I'll be right there. All right. We are.
Okay. Look at the.
Oh my God, look over there.
We're down to 140. 140.
Oh my God.
That is so crazy.
Here we go.
Shadow,
Oh my goodness.
Where is it?
right over there.
Yeah, look, it's dark like a storm.
You can see a big.
Oh, look at the sun now.
It's dark like a storm over here.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Without your
Oh my gosh. All right.
crazy. Oh my gosh.
That is so cool.
Wow.
That is
Oh my gosh, that's fantastic. I know you can't see through your glasses at all.
that is so wicked.
Wow.
Here we are in totality, folks.
Doesn't pick it up.
My camera
Oh my
will.
gosh,
I
that's
zoom
so
all the way
crazy.
in and then focus on the sun.
That is so amazing. That is so
All right, we're in totality.
That's so sad.
Dang it. All right. We are in totality, folks.
That is so crazy.
Okay, Ralph. Sorry, I had to get my other camcorder.
Awesome.
And okay, what planet is that directly above us? Is that Venus?
Good question. Yeah, I believe that is Venus. So I saw Venus rising before the sun this morning. Mars is in there close to the sun, but the sky isn't dark enough to see it.
This is awesome. And
Other
unfortunately,
than Venus, I don't see any other stars.
I don't
The
either.
corona is pretty
But yeah,
spectacular.
as you can see in the distance,
This is insane.
all right. What do you girls think?
Bailey, Lily, what do you think of that?
Oh,
Isn't it beautiful?
look at that. I'm trying.
Swing around.
Oh, still can't see it. There we go. I didn't see any shadow bands, but
Right now, Jesse. Right now. We're missing
Venus, planet Venus.
Venus.
Venus. That,
It's a planet.
that thing that looks like a star up there? That's a planet. It's Venus.
Oh, the shadow's gone.
Oh, look, it's bright now.
Yep.
It's getting brighter.
It is.
Okay, glasses on.
There it comes.
Glasses.
All right, glasses on.
Wow.
Glasses.
Oh, watch for the snakes. Did you get this?
I don't know.
Oh,
Oh, it's crazy.
look at how fast it's coming.
All right.
That's amazing. Wow.
Wow.
Gina, don't cry.
I know.
Here we go, back in.
Emotional moment.
That was a quick. Ralph, that didn't seem like 2 minutes to me.
No, that seems like 30 seconds.
Yeah, I want my money back, Ralph.
That's like 2 hours.
I want my money back. It was supposed to be 2 whole minutes.
Come to the next one.
Oh, great.
Well, that's what I would say, babe. I think a road trip to the next one would be worth it. This was awesome.
The quality of the light right now is better. You know how it was so funky? Now it's sharper. Everything is sharper to me.
Yeah, you're right.
I don't know. I'm still.
Just because you're in total
Yeah.
darkness there for a minute.
What's that?
You're just in darkness for a minute.
Yeah,
You're right. Your eyes are just like.
that's true. That's a good point.
You remember that the rest of your life?
Wow.
Yeah, it's so really dark. Yeah, my wife.
Tell Daddy what you think.